As you guys know, we've been anticipating and waiting for Elsa, the hurricane. So today I decided to go out and let you get an idea of what's going on in the neighborhood. We've had some heavy rains. In fact, see this poncho, I just got drenched, so I went home and put back on the poncho. And I'm going to show you the neighborhood, take a little ride, and you can see what's going on with Elsa. See the mushrooms up here? I hope you can see that. With the GoPro on my head, I never really know if I'm looking in the right place. I'm trying. Look at all those mushrooms. You see, we've had quite a lot of rain. Somebody cutting grass back there. Wow. I saw a notice on next door. It said, "People, please turn off your irrigation system." It was from a grass cutter because his mowers were sinking in too deep when they were cutting the grass. We've had so much rain that we don't need any irrigation. They're working. "15 minutes ago, it was pouring down rain. You can see the water chasing through the gutter right there. It's around noon on a Thursday. I don't know when I'll post this because we put out a video this morning. I don't like to put them out too close together. I don't want to burn you guys out on Jerry and Linda. Trying to swivel my head with the GoPro to show you things of interest when I see them. Magnolia tree like that one, very popular here in the villages. I don't want to hear it about stopping at the stop signs. I'm riding a bike. I'm old. Whitney Villas. You're in the village of Dunedin. Hello. I saw a letter from somebody that was complaining because people have not been waving to him. Linda and I did a show on how friendly our villagers a while back, long while back. And some people commented that they can't get wave backs. Well, right now, if somebody waved at me, I'm trying to keep my bike up. If you're concentrating on cars and traffic and changing lanes and being safe in a golf cart, you may not want to wave either. Don't take it as a sign of being hostile. Just take it as a sign of not being able to wave back, or maybe not even noticing that you waved. Traveling down Hillsborough Trail, coming to the end of the bike lane here. See the arrows? I'll give an arm signal, check my rear view mirror, merge over. And here's the reason for that merge. Anna Maria tees into it here. They don't want cars to have to worry about a bike lane or a cart lane and cars, so everybody's in one lane there at the main thoroughfares. Passing Shale Trail if you're following. I think the Villages is getting better at putting out maps that show the entire villages. That's the Manatee Recreation Center. Pickleball courts, cornhole, shuffleboard, bocce. Well, like I said a few minutes ago, I didn't think I'd be making this ride because it was pouring down rain, and I'm probably still going to get wet. I've got a poncho on, as I showed you. I never wear ponchos, but I figured today, if I get 10 miles from home, I'm going to be a wet noodle when I get back, so I'm wearing it. Haven't seen any other bikes, haven't seen any walkers, no joggers. Most of the smart people are staying home today. Very overcast. Oh, look over there. Can you see that rain? There's rain coming down. That's right where I'm heading to, right over that way. It's just water, right? You know, you could sit home and say, oh, I'm 65 years old. I'm not going out in that rain. No way. But it's a little adventure once in a while, right? That's Evans Prairie Golf Course on both sides of the road. That's the Hillsborough Pool and Mail Station. Going to merge again. And here's my turn right here. Today's trip, if all goes well and Mother Nature cooperates, I'm going to go all the way to Lake Deaton boat ramp. Although I got to be honest, the skies don't look too good over there, do they? We're in the village of Lake Deaton now. Well, you know, whatever goes up must come down, and when you ride out on a bike ride, you got to ride back. So hopefully I'm not going to get too awful wet. Doing yard work. I know it looks like I'm weaving all over the place, but I checked my mirror. There's no cars behind me. Lovely landscaping over here. If you guys will comment, let me know what you think of the GoPro. I know I'm looking everywhere. Whatever I'm seeing, you're seeing. Maybe it's boring when I just look at the road. So I'm trying to look around without killing myself so you can see some of the scenery around here. There's a pool right there. Do you see it? They've got a privacy screen up so they don't have to look at the traffic. They've got a lanai on each side of their home. 2 bird cages. There's the village of Lake Deaton pool and postal station. That's a nice pond. You can see the ponds are full of water now. I would say about a month ago they were in bad shape, needing water. Sandhill cranes. Somewhere up here, there's a cut through that goes to a church. And you can take a golf cart or a bicycle, but you can't take a car. So I'm going to take my bicycle through there. I believe it's right down here. Northwood Drive, I think. You go down right around this cul-de-sac, and there it is. Through these beautiful hedges. And now we're back in here where the wind's going to be a little quieter. And this is very pretty. Just a little bonus trip for you today. Thought I'd show you the weather. Boy, we were really afraid of Elsa, the hurricane. We brought our pots in, we brought our chairs in, our tables, our cushions. We'll have to put those back out. Thankfully, we did not need to put those up, but we did. Better safe than sorry, right? Well, here I am on private property. This is not Villages any longer, but I don't guess it's Villages. We're up here to this church. I don't even know what the correct name of the church is. Lake Deaton something. Can't read it. But that's it, and they've got a beautiful cart path running right alongside it. You cannot get into that parking lot with your golf cart or your car. There is an opening right here, so I'm going to take the bicycle through there. This is welcome, but I can't bring any tobacco in. That's fine with me. I don't do tobacco. Look at those beautiful live oaks. Oh, looks like a flower garden. That's pretty. Right here at the church. They say there's an alligator in just about every body of water in Florida. There's the side view of that church. Wesleyan Way, it's called. This crossroad here, I'm going to turn left. That's Highway 44 right out there. Well, I thought that the boat ramp would be actually attached to that church property, but I was wrong. It's not. County Road 155 leads you right into Lake Deaton Park. That's where we're going. They have a boat ramp here. They have a little fishing pier. Nice wooded area. for your rendezvous. And there's Lake Deaton. Lake Deaton Park, Sumter County, sunrise to sunset. There's a fisherman. We'll stop right here and watch a little bit. Oh, you see that fish right there? Can you see that? You see that jump? I ought to get my pole. Bring my pole down. Let's go out and see what they're doing. Got your porta pot. Well, what do you think? You got high hopes today?
Well, just hopes. Just hopes.
Saw a big fish just roll over right there. Oh, there's one right there. Just came out of the water.
Yeah, can't get on the bite though.
What are you catching here?
I ain't caught much.
Huh?
There's a few bass in here, a few panfish.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, I think, about it.
Be nice to have a boat in here.
Yeah, it don't help. I've got a boat and I come out here and it don't help. Man, they say there's some big ones in here.
I'll bet there is.
You're gonna have to prove it to me.
Well, I hope you don't get too wet. It was raining about a half hour ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I was out here the other day and it rained. It wasn't too bad.
Oh, yeah. It's warm rain anyway.
That lightning, I don't play with that lightning.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you. That's it, Lake Deaton boat ramp. You can come out here and fish from the bank. You will need a fishing license. You need a fishing license just about everywhere. You need one to fish in the villages. This is a pretty good trip over to here for me. I don't know how far, but very easily doable. I have to bring Linda back when it's not raining. She looked at me like I was crazy when I came out today. So we turned out of there and we're going to take the next right back into that church. I will go down and read the name of that church for you in case you're interested. It's actually a very nice looking church. Lake Deaton United Methodist Church. We had a letter, just came in yesterday. We get lots of letters about, tell us about the churches. There are lots of churches here. Anything you want. It's a smorgasbord of churches. Yeah, I got to get back over onto that cart path. They don't make it easy. You'd think the Lord would part that fence right there so the villagers could come in. Look, there's a little walking area right there. You can walk in. There's another walk through. Well, here's where I came through earlier. It's got this big pole there. I could easily embarrass myself in this situation, but I made it. That's a cute little pond right there. Lilies and lily pads. The sign says, danger, alligators and snakes in the area. Yeah, they were here first, right? Yeah, this is a lovely little trail. I didn't see any really good parking places for golf carts if you drove your golf cart here, but I guess you could just pull it into the grass. I could have read that sign right there when I came in, couldn't I? But I didn't. And now I believe we're back in the villages. This is lovely. No rain right now. Hallelujah. You know why? Because I've been to church. Wesleyan Way right there on the other side of the fence. Runs right parallel to State Road 44. You know State Road 44 if you know the villages. And I'm back in Lake Deaton. Oh, did my camera hit that branch? Sylvester palm, magnolia tree, Sylvester palm. I believe that's a bottle brush tree right there. That is a Washingtonia. I've got a couple of those in my yard. Back to Warnock Road. The villages, you see the golf cart garage there, has an abundance of golf cart garages right there, right there, right there, right there. You won't see that at a lot of other developments. Even the ones around here that claim to be golf cart communities, you're not going to find the number of houses with golf cart garages that you find here. Hello. Look at these Sandell cranes. We love those. Hello there. Oh. Folks ask what kind of bike we're riding. Linda and I both have Ride One Up bicycles. Mine is a 700 ST that's step through. I know, you think it's a girl's bike. Nope, it's unisex. It's easier for old timers. You don't have to kick that leg up over the seat. It's easier at stop signs, easier to get off and on. See this dog up here? We may end up seeing how fast this bike goes. Hello there. We'd be kicking in that throttle. This Ride One Up bike will go over 20 miles an hour. And if I use the assist, it'll go even faster, the throttle. I hope I don't have to demonstrate that when we go buy a dog. That dog looked at me, didn't he? People here doing yard work. You know, you're going to find that in the villages. People work hard on their property. Back out to Hillsborough Trail. We're gonna hang a right. We'll be in the bike trail. There we go. The blue skies down here are crazy good. Look at that, it's beautiful. One of the favorite things about Florida for us is this sky. The beautiful clouds on a sunny day, the beautiful colors on the overcast days. Look at that. It's Evans Prairie Golf Course again. Right now is the time of year when rates are the cheapest for playing golf here. That's because the snowbirds have gone home and the villages wants people to play golf, so they lower the cost a little. It is definitely not too difficult to get tee times now. Yesterday, in fact, we went and played, just walked up and it was wide open. Manatee. We have some great shows coming out soon that I think you guys will really enjoy. If you haven't rung that little bell, when you look next to our video as it goes off today, and every day that we have a video, you'll see a little bell. If you tap that bell, you'll be notified every time we put out a video. And of course, we always appreciate you subscribing. You know, YouTube plays your videos based on numbers that are generated by the number of subscribers, the number of views, and how long you watch the videos, and also whether you leave comments or not. They sort of have a ranking system, and we've been doing really well thanks to you guys. So please like and subscribe and hit that bell. You'll never miss a newcomer video. If you are a regular viewer, you already know we put out videos on Thursdays, and we put out Mailbag Monday on Mondays. Once in a while, I'll sneak in a bonus video like this one. But we sure appreciate you watching. See that truck? That's a portable dog groomer. The dog groomer will come to your house here in the villages. There are lots of companies that do that. Come right in your home. Actually, they'll get your dog and take your dog out to their truck. They have an air-conditioned truck where they will do that. That's going to do it for today's ride. We're so glad you came along with us. Please, everybody, if you liked the video, hit that like button. Subscribe and ring that bell. You'll catch all our videos. We appreciate you so much. As Linda would say, until next time, see you when you get here.